Alright, my BFDI 825 video is finally out, and oh wow, it is immediately outdated. It is two weeks old. Well, to give me some credit, I made that TATC theory, and it was immediately outdated by 2 days. That's not good, but hey, at least it's an improvement from the other one. Why am I like this? My Hero Academia is a weird franchise that I'm talking about right now. I did some edits and I did mention that I'll make a video, but the weird thing is that I'm not that big on anime. Don't get me wrong, I respect most of the animes that came out, and I can definitely say that most of these animes are better than modern cartoons to this day that aren't indie. But to me personally, I could never really get into something like Dragon Ball, One Piece, or Naruto. I just see most of these animes as a little cringeworthy, and the story is gonna be a little messy, just like Murder Jones. And the only reason why I watched My Hero Academia in the first place is just for a joke. I have heard some horrendous things from this fandom, and it just makes me sick in the head. This fandom is actually worse than Help Boss of My Little Pony. But still, it is not worse than The Loud House, let's be honest here. And the people who I've heard criticisms about this, they said that it was bad, cringe, and absolute Guna bait. Everything for those male gays. And for a long time, that's my mindset coming to these animes. The craziest part is that when I watch My Hero Academia, it was pretty good. I know, it's so complex. All I have to do is just watch the show. It's on Netflix, by the way. The story is good, the world building is greatly executed and properly paced every season, and some of the characters are pretty funny and as well being serious. This show makes me absolutely hopeful for some other animes, and I'm really excited to watch something like Dragon Ball or Demon Slayers. I really wanted to discuss this series more on this channel since it's that amazing, but never really had the opportunity to discuss it. I heard that My Hero Academia more came out, and I really want to talk about this, but it got delayed and delayed and delayed because of more important videos like the TATC theory and some upcoming ones that are very bigger than this one. I am really happy to finally talk about this episode, so hopefully you'll enjoy this little review of mine. Before we start into this review, I just want to say that the editing is not going to be that good. I barely see any videos about MHA more, so sometimes I'll use some screenshots, alright? Hopefully that'll be okay with you. And don't worry, this will not be common to other reviews I'm planning on making. With all of that covered, let's begin the question that everyone has been asking. Is My Hero Academia more good? Yeah, while I'm recapping the events of this episode, I'm gonna make some points out and reviewing it at the same time, and then at the end I'm gonna give my full thoughts on it in a conclusion. So yeah, wait till the end. We start off the episode with Uraraka having a dream with Toga. Oh yeah, in season 7, Toga died, and to save Uraraka, she gave her blood because Uraraka was kind to her. After the events of season 8, Uraraka is now a court counselor, helping out the children, controlling the quirks. Sue, Mirio, Tamanaki, and Nerjiro visit one of the schools. When they finally meet the kids, Mirio shows his bare butt to the children and tells them to try and grab it. Okay, but at least it's not a woman. Cut to Midoriya Kaminari driving in Bakugo's car. While they talk, Midoriya keeps drowning in the back seats, which I never know why Bakugo buys something like this. Like, if a mom buys a car like this and puts her children into the back, what will happen to the children? Alright, sweetie, we're almost there to make the- Sweetie, where are you? I can't find you in a car. I like the speech Bakugo gave to Deku. It's a small lesson for him for a small episode, and I think it works. A few moments later, they went to a reunion with their class. They're celebrating Todoroki's number 2 spot on the rankings. And speaking of the rankings, they're kind of fine. I would have preferred that they move up Ida into the top 10 and remove some older heroes that didn't really have any importance to the show. But all in all, it's alright. My biggest critique is that Wash is still in the top 10. I don't like his voice, I don't like his design, I don't like that he doesn't do shit. While they were talking about stuff that I don't really need to elaborate on since it doesn't add much to my thoughts on this episode, they were called to stop 2 bad guys. I don't really see why it's necessary for 20 heroes to stop 2 random ass criminals. They could be beaten by Madara or Comic Man. To end the episode off, Deku sees Uraraka and finally tells her what his true feelings are. They're officially a couple now, all the shippers are happy, the end. I really do want to talk about this love story between Deku and Uraraka because it's always been bugging me for the entire show. But I just want to go over the cast's redesigns since I think it's interesting. Plus, it's a little short. The best way I could describe these redesigns is that it doesn't change much to their character, but it just shows their age and how it gets older. You know, simpler is just good. Not everything needs to be overly complicated. It just does the job. I like the way that Sato looks. I like Mineta's look. It looks like I'm not gonna add further to that. Shota looks like his goddamn dad, you know? And Ashido, oh yeah, she's hot. Well, that's all I have to add. In season 1, Uraraka was just a kind support character that's friends with Deku. Not all much since it was the first season, so that's why I'm focusing on season 2 and how it characterized her. I said that so wrong. In the tournament arc, Ochako fought Bakugo with all that she got, and Bakugo did the same thing. But everyone saw how ruthless that Bakugo is being, so they point that out as misogynistic. Aizawa points out the nonsensical reasoning to that, and he's basically saying that if you belittle a woman in a fight and don't give her as much respect, then that's misogyny itself. Misogyny isn't being mean to the gender, it's giving it disrespect to the gender, not treating it as an equal. And that's the opposite of what Bakugo is doing. He's giving all that his opponent has got. He's giving everything that he has. He's treating Ochako as a real opponent. It's a good lesson about misogyny, but what does this do to expand Ochako's character? Ochako's character past season 2 is just Deku's support character, and they do this will they won't they stuff and relationship. It got messy, and while Deku's character improved, Ochako just stayed the same for over like 5 years. It doesn't leave a huge impact on this episode, and I am happy that it's finally over. The thing is that this is how it goes out. It's a little generic, but whatever. Let's move on to the conclusion, I guess. Is this the golden masterpiece that sent off one of the greatest animes of all time? No. If you want something like that, then go watch the actual last episode, season 8, episode 11. This is just a sweet and nice goodbye. I am not as close to the show as I am with something like The Amazing Digital Circus, but I am grateful for it introducing me to something like anime. This show is the reason why I give anime some second chances, even though to me it doesn't look as appealing. And hopefully I'll enjoy something like One Piece, Naruto, or Dragon Ball. But anyways, I give this episode like an 8 out of 10. It checks all the marks But the thing is that it's just an average episode and not one that I'll plan on rewatching. Also this part.
I feel the same.
So you have a problem with these two kissing while you don't have a problem with Mina showing her bare ass? Yeah, okay.